song like that, it's time we just take a little moment together. Now, songs like that don't get written. They come from above. It speaks of all our lives. No? Did we wait too long? If there's someone close, this is where I get preachy. You ready? I'm going to preach. I'm going to be a preacher now. If there's somebody close to you, if there's somebody close to you and they think you're in the dark, and they love you so much the way that you love them, but you forget how much they love you because you're busy thinking about how much you love them, you're going to have to turn the light on so they can see it. We'll play some Bob Dylan. We'll play some Billy Joel, some Frank Sinatra, some Elton John, some Beatles, some Leonard Cohen, some Tom Waits, some Eagles, some Paul Simon, and some Bette Midler. In the desert, with the fresh smell of colitas, which is a cactus, maybe the journey you're on, if you stay on the journey, is better than the destination if you give up on the journey. Some destinations are actually a trap. That's what this song's about. Sorry, between struggling for inspiration, finding inspiration, being elevated by inspiration, and being knocked down by fate. But now I'm on the stage, no Hollywood actor, except for Johnny Depp, would never do this. The reason we are here is never a factor, just moving your lips.
That's perfect. Right there. That's perfect. Andre Pacelli.
He's a wonderful voice, the most beautiful voice in the world, but I don't think he's as much an actor. I think Pavarotti, when he sings the story, he brings his whole life into every word. Greatest singer that ever was.
He lost all that weight and died.
That'd be a lesson to you. Keep eating.
Yes.
My favourite here, I've got Mahler with me. Gustav Mahler is my favourite. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. I listen to class, I listen to jazz. Music is like, classical music is just like jazz stretched out. That was the reason for music. It was deep thoughts without music and everyone fell asleep. So they brought music along to make the deep thoughts transmittable. That's the history of music, according to me. So this fellow Ivor is my dad's cousin, and he is probably genuinely, not in a superficial way, really by achievement and graft, the most successful Jew there's ever been in Glasgow. He had built a company called Lynn Products, makes hi-fi, turntable, and it's the highest quality, and he provides, David Bowie has his system, the Queen had his system, Oliver Shaw, and he signed a band. They never usually got involved with bands, but he signed this band called the Blue Nile. And this was the Blue Nile's hit. Do I love you? Yes, I love you. But it's easy come, and it's easy go. All this talking is only bravado. And there's a song by a Scottish dustman, and the song's called Dignity. And he saves up all his life to buy a little boat, and the name of the boat is Dignity. And he's a dustman. So here it is. In a sunglass bag, and the children call him Bogey. But he's got a wee secret. I know, because he once told me. In the second city of the empire, Mother Glasgow watches over her wains. Wains means children, trying hard to feed her little starlings. Unconsciously, she clips their little wings. Oh, Mother Glasgow's succor is perpetual, nestling the Billy and the Tim. Billy is a Rangers supporter, and a Tim is a Celtic supporter, and the Billies are Protestants, and the Celtic supporters are Catholics. And on the crest of the Glasgow symbol is St. Mungo, with a picture of a fish that never swam, a bell that never rang, the bell that never rang, the fish that never swam, and the tree that never grew. My I dreamt I took a dander with Saint Mungo to try to catch a fish that couldn't swim.